open grand PSF is trending around the range of 1,003.
If we convert it to a 3 plus flexi, it's actually about 5.15 in terms of length.
Step 2, 3 and 21, they are 5 bedders. They face internally towards the pool.
Okay, so today we bring you a highly anticipated, fully integrated new project called Parktown Residences. So the concept behind the project is, as the name suggests, it will be a town within a park. Now, which also is what the developers envision it to be. So we can expect an amalgamation of lush greenery and superb convenience. Now, let's take a look at what are the currently existing integrated projects right now. So there are 8 fully integrated projects right now in Singapore, and Parktown Residences will be the newest kid on the block. It will be the 9th. Now, the main draw to fully integrated projects would be the unparalleled convenience. I think you take the lift down, you go to Parktown Mall, and then you can go to your future Tampines North MRT as well as a bus interchange. You definitely don't have to worry about weather and travelling out to get your grocery needs. Okay, so that is really the draw for fully integrated projects. So the one thing to take note of for Parktown Residences is it is going to be the largest integrated project so far. It's sitting on the largest plot of land of 50,000 odd square meters with up to 126,000 odd square meters of gross floor area. So this is the only integrated project with over 1,000 residential units. So to serve the 1,000 odd units, I believe Parktown would have a lot of grocer, leisure, F&B options for you to choose from. So that is also good news for the neighbours around Parktown. Now, in terms of the timeline, let's take a look at what has been happening in Tampines itself. So the last government land sales and en bloc was 2017 and before. Now we are only looking at private mixed and residential plots excluding ECs. So you can see that there is about a 6-year hiatus since 2017 before any new plots were released. So the last 3 plots were released between 2023 to 2024. So because Parktown Residences will be the first integrated project in Tampines and coupled with this pent-up demand for the past 6 years, we do expect Parktown Residences to be highly anticipated in this very mature estate. Now let's take a look at the land bid prices. So there were a total of 3 bids or 3 developers who put in their bid. Now this shows also the developers' interest and confidence in this area. Okay, now in terms of location and future transformation, what can we expect? So Parktown Residences, that is highlighted in blue. So towards the left will be the Paya Lebar Air Base. That is slated to have a lot of major transformation. Down south will be Tampines Hub. Above would be the Pasir Ris area. Now we will be surrounded by residential and education zone towards our top left. And towards our left-hand side, it has already been zoned as business parks, Business 1 and Business 2. There will be clean and light industries like data centers and tech centers. Okay, so you can also see that around the area already there are HDB flats that have already been built already. Okay, so Parktown will be connected to one of the entrances of Tampines North MRT. So towards our left, you have Tampines Greenview, Greenweave, Tampines Green Court, Tampines Green Dew. Below Parktown, they will all be surrounded by newish HDB clusters. And above us, there will be future residential development as well. So this also means that there will be a potential pool of future buyers when you intend to purchase and let go in future. Okay. Now, in terms of the Cross Island line, so this line actually connects the 3 major business districts, Jurong Lake District, Punggol Digital District and Changi region. So they will be completed in phases. So Tampines North is slated to be completed in 2030. So I think that you can definitely benefit from the connectivity once the line is complete. You are just mere 2 stops to North-East Line, 1 stop to East-West Line, 5 stops to North-South Line and 7 stops to Thomson East Coast Line. So URA has also plans to transform the whole area. If you can see the ones in purple, that will be the existing or the upcoming HDB estate. So it's going to be a very young sort of area. There are also Singapore University of Technology and Design that is down south. So you also have the Tampines Hub that will be rejuvenated. You also have Changi Business Park. So you are looking at a place where Parktown is located at that is surrounded by new future HDB clusters. That will be your future buyer pool, as well as surrounded by potential tenant pool as well. Okay, now let's take a look at the project facts. Okay, so it is developed jointly by CapitaLand Development, UOL Group and Singapore Land Group Limited. Now they have named themselves as Topaz Residential and Topaz Commercial. Again, we are sitting on the largest land area, the largest GFA among all the integrated projects so far. Mega project of 1,193 units. Estimated TOP will be 2028 according to the street directory. Now let's take a look at these three developers. They are not foreign, they are renowned in their own area. So CapitaLand Development is renowned for creating iconic mixed-use developments such as Raffles City. They also own numerous prominent shopping malls like Plaza Sing, Ion, Jewel, Changi Airport. Then UOL Group itself, a leading developer for constructing luxurious and mid-tier residential projects. So Amber 45, Clairvon is in their portfolio. They are well regarded for innovative design. Then you have Singland or Singapore Land Group Limited. They are known for developing premium residential projects in prime areas such as Mont Jervois and Pine Tree Hill. So I think we are excited to see how we can leverage on the combined expertise of these joint venture partners, because they each have their own strength, and I think this really benefits the buyers when they look at this project. It's definitely, I think, a way moving forward. When developers come together, they bring their own strength to develop something very fantastic. Okay, so in terms of the unit breakdown, 55% is made up to 1 to 2 beders, 34% 3 beders, 11% 4 to 5 beders. Now I think what is striking is almost half is 1 to 2 beders in size. For an OCR region, usually would expect a larger floor plate. So it is something interesting when the developers actually leave 55% of the units as a more smaller type. So likely they want to reach out to investors, or they want to reach out to young executives, professionals working in that area because of the Paya Lebar Air Base, as well as the clean tech areas, as well as the SUTD and the Changi business area as well. So this there is a mix of for own stay as well as for investment sort of element in it. Okay. Now, in terms of the way the project is designed, they are using mountains, lakes and streams as inspiration. They are using a play of natural land elements. So you're going to see a lot of mountains, valleys, undulating ground. So there's going to be a lot of curves. All this will be seen in the building form or facade. Okay, so if you were to take a look at some artist impression, you can see that the residential units are actually going to be elevated from the street, starting from the second story onwards. All your amenities and your hawker centres, your community centres would likely be in B1, B2 and the first story. Okay, so this is also pretty similar to some of the last few integrated projects that we have seen. So all in all, the developer's vision is to create a centre, a hub where you can find everything you need within Parktown. So you have your plaza, your community centre, your hawker centre, bus interchange and connectivity to the MRT. Okay, so there are 7 elements. So all these 7 elements, they hope to connect them very seamlessly and easily accessible as well. So we are also liking what we see when we are looking at these pictures here. There is a lot of greenery because they also want to align and they also want to blend in with the boulevard spaces that's already existing, the Tampines North Boulevard Park. So this park will actually cut across through Parktown Residences. So this is going to be very exciting and I think also very refreshing for the residents staying there because they envision that area to have a lot of outdoor seating, public spaces that is surrounded by greenery. Okay, and this is quite hard to find and I am looking forward to the design. Right now, this is what they envision. So over here, their tagline is also a home in a garden, a town in a park. Okay, so in terms of site plan, it is made up of 12 blocks. Now, most of the blocks are 12-story high, except for blocks 9 and 11, they will be about 7 to 8 stories. So 9 and 11 are right in the middle. Blocks 3 and 5 towards the left, they will be up to 13 floors. Okay, in terms of the distance to the neighbours, some would be a more comfortable 70 meters away or 94 meters away. Some will be a bit closer, below the 40 meters mark. So generally, 40 meters and above is considered quite a comfortable distance. So blocks 9, 11 and 13 would have some stacks that would be closer to neighbours, but don't forget they enjoy the internal facing. Okay. Now in terms of the unit distribution, each floor is made up of largely 9 units. except for block 1 and 3, each floor is made out of 11 units. Now, you realize that 3 and 5 beders are all located at the corner. Most 1 and 2 beders would be corridor units. Okay, so all the 2 beders plus study and 5 beders are all inward facing. Now, in terms of direction, because of the way the blocks are oriented, there is no fixed orientation. So generally, all units will have some experience varying degrees of the morning and the evening sun. Okay, in terms of facilities, there is no lack of it. You have facilities enough to cater for 1,000 over residents. There are several pools, there are 2 gyms, there are 2 KTV rooms, several BBQ pits, lots of areas to lounge, to relax in, especially with the green boulevard running through the middle. Okay, now in terms of facing, let's take a look at what's surrounding. So towards the left side of the project, it is made up of about 2 HDB clusters, 1,009 units. They are built up to 15 stories. Behind would be an education zone, likely it would be a low rise. Behind block 23 and 21, it will be up to 16 stories. This is also a huge cluster, 2,001 odd units. Towards the right, there will be 15 stories of 726 units. This area here slated to be residential zone, so there will be plots that's coming up here. This is just for temporary. It will then be shifted below, I believe. Okay, and right opposite, it is now the plot ratio of 3. So based on what we have seen around here, it's likely to be about 16 floors. So bear in mind, for Parktown, we are up to 13 floors over here, 12 floors on these blocks here. So definitely, I think in terms of the skyline, it's pretty consistent. There are about 13, 14, 15, 16 floors in this whole entire area. Okay, now let's take a look at the floor plans. Okay, let's start off with 1 bedroom plus study. Now, 1 bedroom plus study at 506 square feet. Now, something to take note of is, one thing that strikes me would be there is no balcony. Instead of a balcony, they have a little study here. So I think one of the considerations that buyers might have would be laundry needs. Where do they then hang their clothes, etc. So this study here is also a flexi room that you can actually change it into a guest room, because there are also doors that sort of create that privacy. Just to take note of, over this side here, the master bedroom is able to actually put a king-size bed, and the windows will be half height because it's next to the AC ledge. Okay, so we understand that they have a 463 square feet layout as well. Currently, we only have this layout. Okay, now let's move on to the 2-bedder. Now the 2-bedroom at 592 square feet comes with 1 bathroom. So things to note would be the bathroom will be mechanically ventilated. Windows-wise, the master bedroom enjoys a full height window. Bedroom 2 will be half height because the AC ledge is there. In terms of the room, the developers have mentioned that the common rooms can even put a queen bed. So one of the highlights is the size of the rooms are bigger in Parktown. Master bedroom, you can definitely put a king-size bed as well. Okay, now let's move on to 2-bedroom premium and 2-bedroom premium plus study. The difference from the 2-bedder that we've just seen is the additional bathroom. So 2-bed, 2-bath. So 2-bed premium, 678 square feet. Both the bathrooms will be mechanical ventilated. Windows-wise, master bedroom will have full height. Bedroom 2 would be half height. Bedroom 2, again, you can put a queen-size bed, not an issue. Kitchen itself can be enclosable, which is what we like, and the ventilation would come from the hood itself. Now, in terms of the 2-bed premium plus study, the difference is, as the name suggests, a study nook over here that also can be flexible, can be a guest room as well if you just put a little bit of a divider here. In terms of bedroom sizes, pretty similar. You can put a queen size in common bedroom, king size in master bedroom. Windows-wise, a master enjoys full height, half height for bedroom 2, a mechanical ventilation for both the bathrooms. There's more living dining space allocated. Now let's move on to the 3-bedroom. Now the 3-bedroom layout itself, a dumbbell layout. So this dumbbell layout has an enclosable kitchen. Okay, it also, the ventilation comes from the hood as well. Your bedroom types, now there are two common bedrooms. Both common bedrooms, the developers say you can put a queen size bed. Master bedroom, you can put king size. So it's very hard to find common bedrooms that you can put queen size bed. Windows wise, only the master has that full height window. Okay, then we move on to 3-bed premium plus study. So 3-bedroom premium onwards, it will all be a layout where all the rooms are tucked in one side. So what you see is number one, a 3-bedroom premium has a home shelter, WC, and a area for your washer and your dryer. So all bedrooms will enjoy a full height window. Size will be typical. You have king size bed for master, queen size can be put into bedroom 2 and 3. And what we like is also all the bathrooms are ventilated naturally. There are windows at the master bath, bathroom 2, and the WC. The yard itself also has natural ventilation. So I believe this layout is one of the more sought after one, in my opinion, especially if they're trying to keep their quantum lower while having a very effective and efficient layout. Now, 3-bedroom premium plus study, as the name suggests, has a study that's right between the master bedroom and the bedroom 2. Again, all the bedrooms enjoy the full height window because your AC latch is right at the back. Master bath, bathroom 2 and WC also naturally ventilated. That's what we like. Your yard has natural ventilation. You likely have a little window here. So I believe this 3-bed premium plus study is a pretty bright and airy sort of layout. You have a little L-shaped foyer for privacy. Then we move on to 4-bedroom. Now the 4-bedroom boasts a wider living dining area. So from here onwards, minimally you have 4 meters and above. The difference, of course, would be something to take note of would be the full height window that you enjoy for bedroom 3, 2 and a master bedroom. All this will have full height window. Bedroom 4 would likely be half height because it's next to the AC latch. Size-wise, I think the bedrooms are good size. Your master bathroom is naturally ventilated. Bathroom 2 as well, naturally ventilated. WC and your kitchen also naturally ventilated. You have your yard, home shelter, and this is where you can put in a lifestyle kitchen where you can have like a half glass sort of concept. Then we'll take a look at 4-bedroom premium at 1,496 square feet. The difference is a wider living and a longer dining. So living dining space is a lot bigger. You have your yard space as usual, L-shaped foyer for privacy. And in terms of the windows wise, previously bedroom 4 is slightly half height, but over here what we see is all the rooms will have full height window. Junior master would have natural ventilation, master bath as well, bathroom 3 also. So all the bathrooms are naturally ventilated, kitchen also. Okay, and lastly, let's take a look at the 5-bedroom premium at, this is 1,679 square feet. So you have the widest and longest living dining area. All the rooms enjoy full height window except for the junior master bedroom that is slightly half height. Junior master has natural ventilation. Master bath also has natural ventilation. However, bathroom 3 and the WC are likely to be mechanically ventilated, especially bathroom 3. I think WC will likely be the ventilation from the door itself. The kitchen is naturally ventilated, kitchen-wise larger, and you also have a walk-in wardrobe. So this concept here is more of the landscape living, dining, and this walk-in wardrobe, I believe you can also transform it into maybe like an additional study if you like. So in conclusion, Parktown is suitable for buyers who are looking for convenience. They like to live in a mega project and they enjoy full facilities. I think fantastic for families with kids, young children. Also because Parktown is allocating more space to the bedrooms, it is hard to find bedrooms that can fit a queen bed comfortably. So for the common room to be able to fit a queen bed, I think buyers who enjoy larger bedroom sizes will like this project. Of course, buyers will also need to consider the macro details like the facing of the units because some are a bit closer, some are further. That will definitely show in the price as well. And also the way the project is oriented, there will be slightly varying degrees of morning and evening sun throughout the entire year. Of course, Parktown is likely going to TOP soon. Parktown is likely going to TOP first before the Cross Island line is completed. So there will be about 2 years buffer without MRT, but there is still MRT around, so I think it's quite easy to get to those in that 2 years gap. you will definitely get to take advantage of the pricing before the MRT comes in. Now, if you wish to find out more about Parktown Residence, do keep a lookout to a new article that's coming up in PLB Insights. Alternatively, feel free to reach out to any of our consultants. We'll be happy to walk you through the options. Till then, Zoe here from PropertyLimBrothers. Thank you for staying to the end. We hope you have enjoyed this new launch review. See you soon.